like somebody like Ye was to get up there and be lying. You know what I'm saying? Like blatantly lying, making up stuff, but he should be able to, at the minimum, say the
Bro,
truth.
you seen the shit with his trainer?
Nah, not all the way.
Bro, you seen that?
Talking about the
I think I
text
sent it to you.
messages?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, his trainer, which I didn't even do, I got to look more into it, but somebody just posted some shit on Twitter earlier talking about their trainer is part of like some, his trainer was part of some like psychology like experiment, some weird shit. But no, his trainer was like, he said something to him, and then his trainer was like, basically like, if you don't listen, I'm going to get you hospitalized again. And he literally said, I'm going to have him drug the crap out of you. And he was like, you won't see your kids or some crazy shit like that, bro. And it literally reminded me of the, you watch Black Mirror?
Nope. I've seen him saying that, but I ain't never seen it though.
It's an episode of Black Mirror with Miley Cyrus, and that shit is literally just like that. It's a manager of an artist that's trying to control that artist, make them do and like make type of music that they don't really want to make, and they're using drugs to do it, keeping them in this like kind of down state
evil,
where
bro.
you can't even like speak up for yourself, and it's like, I think kind of so you been tapping into what's going on with Kanye?
Oh yeah, I'm a Kanye fan. I never thought Ye
me
was
too.
crazy. So
bro,
I'm
you
that
seen his
person.
podcast with Lex Friedman?
Yeah, I watched every last one of them.
Bro, I feel like I've watched a few of them that he did on his last run, and I think the one with Lex was like the most interesting one. Like I feel like Lex connected with him on a different way.
Tone. Yeah, he won't. Most like, bro. I mean, he not lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when you watch people like Piers Morgan and him, I watched that interview too.
I watched some of that. I ain't watched.
I noticed Piers Morgan tone is different with different people.
Right.
When he interviewed with Jordan Peterson, he was way less like antagonizing, like, but like Ye and like Andrew Tate, he like antagonized them like to the point you trying to make me agree with what you think and all that. So with the dude Lex, it was more like,
and he was Jewish too.
Yeah, it's more like a common ground. You know what I'm saying? But
now when Kanye told him I don't trust you, bro got hurt.
Probably.
Bro was hurt. Now he brought it back. He brought it back at the end. He was like, bro, I'm gonna be honest, like that. He was like, nobody ever told me that they didn't trust me like that. He was like, I'm gonna be honest, like that hurt. And like I feel like I seen a different side of Kanye in that too. Like it was interesting. It was interesting.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like that interview was an interview where I would say God showed up in him. Because even when people like, he shouldn't apologize, it's like, that's not what God would want you to do. Like, if you offend somebody, even if you feel like you right, maybe you should have said it different. Because if you offend somebody, you should apologize at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Not be this bold, I'm going to stand on what I said. It's like, bro, somebody could say something to hurt your daughter feelings and have the same energy. Like, I'm just going to stand on what I said. F her. You know what I'm saying? But it's sincere and nice to apologize when you hurt somebody, bro. And that's a characteristic like of God. You know what I'm saying? I feel like having grace for somebody else. And that's how I look at Kanye is like, I feel like he could say things way different, but if I can make mistakes, he can make mistakes. So the mistake might have been saying it how he said it, but let's pay attention to what he's trying to say. You know what I'm saying? And I agree with what he's saying a little bit. Because I also look at like the Jews and them being in power. If it ain't you, you're gonna be a victim of it. So I don't knock nobody. Like even the people who run the world, if it ain't them, it's gonna be somebody else. And now your family got to deal with whatever rules. So I don't knock nobody from it. I just don't like the evil intentions behind everything. Like if we gonna get empowered for our family to be the most powerful, that's cool. But how can we also make other people powerful too? Not keep this for ourselves and make everybody else suffer, from the medicine to the food to the this to the that. Like that's just a little too much for me.
I feel like with the Kanye thing too, it kind of goes back like what you were saying earlier. Like my parents, I feel like you said, like your parents kind of didn't talk to you or like teach you how to express those feelings like when you were younger. Like I'm kind of on the same thing. Like I feel like as I get older, and maybe us as like humanity, like we're like figuring out how to express ourselves better and how to deal with each other in like a better way. And it's like it's funny to see like celebrities going through the same thing. Like Kanye, even like on the Will Smith thing, he was going through it. Like it just shows you, bro, that we're all human and we all can do better. Like it's like I think one of the things I want to kind of come back to the world is like people growing. Like we kind of got stuck in this phase where people can't grow no more. They say this one thing or do this one thing, and it's like you have this image of them forever. It's like, but nah, people can grow, bro.
Yeah,
people can change.
Definitely, yeah. I agree. I mean, I've seen it in real life though. People change their life, so
yeah, like and then, bro, even on the music industry, a lot of shit he was saying was facts. It's the music industry is pretty much run in a way to where it's not the most beneficial for artists, and that's not really how it should be. You know what I'm saying?
That stuff it just gets so deep, bro. I just look at, because all the problems in the world I can't fix them. I can't fix all of them, and I'm a victim to some of them, but I still have a life, and I still can wake up today and tomorrow and figure out what I want to do with it. Like, speak out against evil and stuff. Yeah, I'm going to do that, but I'm gonna take and use my 100 years the best as I can. Like, I can't save everything. I can't get next to Putin and tell him not to bomb this. I can't do all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
but what I can do,
it's really some crazy shit going like with the whole nuclear wars and
it's
shit.
like-
We
it's
really
a
in
lot.
it's like a lot of tension right now.
and it's
in the
like,
world.
but if I can save somebody from committing suicide, then I'm good. Like, I'm cool with that. Over the money, over any of that junk. Because believe it or not, I turned down a lot of money to become a Christian. Especially with like industry songwriting and stuff like that. I turned it down because my heart just won't let me do it. I can't knowing that music is so influential. I can't get on there and call my wife no B. I can't get on there and encourage nobody to shoot, do drugs, any of that. And I don't knock no one that do it, but I'm not about to be the one to tell you to do it, especially when my daughter go to a middle school and a girl just overdose from it. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Middle school though.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's like I said, I just got to take accountability. So I can't be out here writing these songs for Cardi B, doing whatever I want, because that just goes against what my heart want. You know what I'm saying? So it is like, it's not about the money. It was at one point, but it's like, what good would having $1 million be for me if I'm still broken as a person? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what good would it be?
Yeah, man. Accountability, self-awareness. I was talking with somebody about this yesterday. We're talking about just like other brands and stuff. I'm not even gonna say no names for it, but it's like I feel like people get to this point where they start doing stuff for like the clicks and the money, and it's like, and they kind of just disregard the impact they have.